Hi guys, how are you doing today? Alright, today I will be doing a Thoma build guide. Thoma's hungry. Alrighty then. Yeah, pretty smooth. Alright, okay, so yeah. What's great about Thoma is because he is very user friendly, F2P friendly, because he's got a lot of artifacts and weapons at his disposal. So if you've been playing for a while, more or less you will have more or less you'll have a lot of stuff that you can use for a plug-in play Thoma. So see, this is my initial build, my first impressions build, and it's pretty good. Well, I got too much crit damage, I guess. It's pretty good for F2B build, for a startup build. So if you've been playing a year, more or less you'll have some pretty good gladiator sets. So this is not the best set. I just put in some random stuff here, but I could do better numbers if I steal the other artifacts of my main characters. But yeah, gladiator is pretty good for main DPS Thoma. So yeah, so this will be a main DPS Thoma guide. So yeah, first of all, if, you can run Thoma as a main DPS. I don't care about theory crafters saying his numbers are low. If you love the character, you can bring out the best for them, but you should be aware that you need to spend a lot of resources as well, and not only invest on that character's weapons and artifacts, but you also to build a team around him. So what I mean is, I can make effective Thoma DPS because main DPS because where's our favorite adventurer team assemble? Okay, so I don't know who's bullying Bennett. I will kick his ass. So yeah, because what I mean is you would need C6 if you want to do more damage with Thoma. But even without C6, it's still be fine. It's still workable. You can have some other builds around it, to make other builds for Thoma, or maybe like get a physical damage spear. There's a rumor coming out that there will be a physical spear coming out, so you can have a physical build Thoma. And what I also recommend with the team comps. So yeah, I'm starting out with the team comps, but it's no problem. Just a heads up. Okay, so he'll be great with a C1 Shangling, so more pyro damage there. So because what I love with the C6 Bennett, if I do the burst and then Thoma, his attacks will be pyro infused. So maybe he can proc some babes with Xingqiu while Shangling, Goba, and Pyronado is also proccing babes with Xingqiu. So first we start with the weapon. The rebuild also depends as well on your weapons, what weapon you're using, on what stats that you have, what crit rate or crit damage that you need. So if you need more crit damage, go for the Black Cliff Bow. If you need more crit rate, it depends on the stats that you have in your build, on the situation as well. You will need deathmatch if you want more crit rate, for easy access to crit rate, or if you need more energy. Wow, Vonyu Slant is great, and one of the best in slots weapons for Thoma as well. I think might be the best in slot weapon for Thoma. I mean a 4-star weapon. I'm not talking about whales here yet. This is not a whale account channel, so we won't be touching much with whales. But yeah, but I can talk about whales because whale gear, because I have the Jade Spear on my second account. It's actually where I plan to get Thoma, but in case I get Hu Tao, so I don't want to pull on that account because I might get Hu Tao on another account. So here, if I get Hu Tao here, I get C1 Hu Tao, so maybe I'll reserve that spear for that rumored physical 5-star. Alright. Okay, so yeah, if you want more energy recharge, this is pretty plug as well. And also the Kitan Cross Spear. I don't have it here. Let's see what the kit. I'm gonna try to check what the Kitan cross spear does. I think it's the same as with Ayaka sword. Yeah, I think, yeah. Let me check. Let me Google real quick. So the Kitan spear will be good as well if you're running an elemental mastery build, because the Kitan cross spear has a second stat of elemental mastery, and then the passive is the increased elemental skill damage by 6%, and he also gains energy recharge after an elemental skill hits an opponent, so more burst as well. But I think you already have the catch. But if you're using, if you have Raiden Shogun, like my third account that has Raiden Shogun, so you can use for free to play, you can energy recharge, you can use Favonius Lance as well, or if you have prototype Star Glitter, this is also good for it's actually pretty pog for a main DPS Thoma, because your normal and charge attack, ooh, you will get increased. So if you refine 5, this will be pretty pog. So after you use elemental skill, it's actually pretty competitive, I guess. I think you just have to get more crit rate and crit damage. Yeah, you will have buff after using a skill. So 12 seconds, so you can only proc it once. It's still pretty good energy recharge as well, but for me, what I could recommend, well, Dragon's Bane is fine as well. And we have here our favorite White Tassel. Also gives you crit rate, so I think I like White Tassel. One of my favorite weapons. So I think these are the weapons that are easily accessible for me. Halberd, fine. What I could recommend, the catch, or the Black Cliff. So these are my two best recommendations: the Black Cliff or the catch, for maximum damage as possible. So we're talking about damage. So but if you want damage and energy recharge, so the catch, and if you're not using Raiden Shogun, if you have a better weapon for Raiden Shogun, or a 5-star weapon in Raiden Shogun, so the catch and then Shimenawa on sorry, the catch and then Emblem of Severed Fate on Thoma. So this account does not have a farm emblem yet, but this will be good. You get more energy recharge, and then you stack it up with the spear, the catch. The catch gives crit damage as well, crit rate as well, and more damage for his burst. So he will have like more scaling on his burst. So I think it's also pretty good as well. It's mostly for a support Thoma, but it can also work if you have good substats. But for me, I will be running either my Hu Tao set, which is Crimson Witch of Flames, and have some Vaporize there with Xingqiu, or maybe Kaya, or Rosaria, or or Deluxe artifacts that Shiny is using right now. 2-piece Switch of Flames and 2-piece Gladiator, or 2-piece Shimenawa. So those are just my recommendations. Okay, so it depends on you what you have, but for me, I can play around with a 2-piece Crimson or a 4-piece Glad, because I have access to them already, or a 4-piece Crimson. So again, for the team comps, also the team comps is dependent on the abyss or what content you're facing. Sometimes you will need more shields, so you will need a Zhongli, or if your Xingqiu is not available, so you can have Zhongli here. Anyway, the defense shred is there, so I think this is a pretty strong team comp as well. And then for my other team is my Hu Tao team comp. So this is like my 36 stars Abyss floor 12 team right now. So where's Ayaka? So this is my no, this is, so if you have Zhongli there on the team 1, so I will have Xingqiu here, and then Kazuha here. So this will be my team 2. So it will be a double pyro team. So you can do that if the floor, if it's not floor 11. I think with the 2 floors, with the floor 11 2 chambers. The other chamber on the 2nd or 3rd floor has cryo or pyro hypostasis. Example for floor 12. If you're not restricted to elements, you can go crazy with a team comp like this. I think this will be pretty insane. So for me, I've tried using him as a support with child, but I'm not feeling it. But this is like my projected team comp here. All right. So Shangling will buff the pyro damage, and Bennett will buff the pyro damage, while with his buff as well. So his Thoma's normal attacks will be infused by pyro, while getting a pyro damage bonus as well from his C6, along stacked with his burst, with Bennett's burst and Noblesse Oblige. Wow, that's pretty pog. And then Zhongli, sweet Zhongli will shield, will shred the shield, shred the defenses. So if you feel like you're comfortable with your shield with Thoma, that mainly if you feel maybe you don't need that much shield, or your shield is strong enough and you have uptime with shield anyway, you can go crazy. All right, I see what we're looking here. It's pretty insane, you know. Just seeing it is already insane. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe a vaporize, and the C1 Umona. Oh my god, I don't care if whoever procs the vaporize here. I really don't care. I just want to have fun. Anyway, whichever of them procs the vaporize, so I will be building Shangling as well, 999, and Thoma 999. So I don't care if whoever procs the vaporize. That will be fine. So if you need crowd control on the floor, Venti, if your Kazuha is not available on the other floor. So yeah, I think that's pretty pog as well. Or Rosaria, if you really don't need shields. Yeah, if you have shield, you're fine with Thoma. So yeah, so the Thoma also gives a shield, even though if you're gonna be running a main DPS. But if you will be running an artifact set, just like with my old Hu Tao set, but I'm running a different set on Hu Tao now. Yeah, if you have like good substats like HP percentage there, HP 10%, so yeah, you have more shields. So yeah, so I think earlier this was 2-piece Crimson, 2-piece Glad with more HP on Hu Tao. Yeah, I don't focus on HP on Hu Tao anyway. It works. I have 36 stars Abyss with whatever I have. You know, I make do with whatever I have. I don't have unlimited resin. I don't have the luxury to spend on resin, and I want to build all the characters that I love, so I make do with what I have, even though it's not the best. But anyway, with a 2-piece Crimson and 2-piece Gladiator, with my Hu Tao with Bennett, she can do like 60,000 plus crit damage. So what else do I need? So I really don't need to go all in with the meta build. Anyway, I can't because again I'm free to play. Sorry, I'm not free to play, but I don't ever resin recharge. So if you get what I mean, if you don't resin recharge, you just have to make do with whatever artifacts you have. So usually I run Black Tassel with Zhongli, Thoma has the Black Cliff Pole now. So maybe if I could get the catch, so I could use Fabonius on Zhongli and maybe use the catch on Shangling. So yeah, I'm not gonna be pulling for the Homa because I don't want to see the elegy of the end in my inventory. Oh, so I think I need 2 more if I want a Blackcliff sword. I think I need 2 more of those what you call that, star glitter. Yeah, I want to have Blackcliff for my collection. Yeah, I think I will get the Blackcliff longsword, and maybe in the future I could build a 4-piece Ayaka or a 4 Blizzard Ayaka or a 4-piece Blizzard Kaya. So that's it. So if you want 5-star weapons, that's fine as well. So to be honest, any 5-star weapon that you can get your hands on will be great on Thoma. Any of them will be great, just from the base damage alone. Okay, even if it's Skyward, the energy recharge is great as well. Why? Because I'm using an energy recharge weapon on Ayaka, the Kagiuchi, and she's bursting most of the time, and I love it compared to a black sword, which has more crit rate. So yeah, any sword that you can get your hands on. So you don't have to force yourself, especially if you don't want the elegy. So for the stats, it also depends on what stats that you can get. So for me, I don't dwell on this because on the stats too much. I just need to get the right stats or whatever has the best substats, because it's been a year for me to get to this level of artifacts. So I don't force it too much. I don't, because if I can do 60,000 damage with a charge attack with Hu Tao, I don't need the HP scaling build. My Hu Tao is just running 20,000 plus HP and she's doing fine. So you don't need to force yourself. So what I do is, if I get an HP percent bonus here, like this Pyro Cup with crit damage and energy recharge, this will be perfect for Thoma. So what I do is I consider the HP percent scaling for Thoma as a bonus, just a bonus. Okay, so because I don't have really much of a choice. So even though if it's not HP percent that much, so I think I will still run it because that's the best I have. I don't really have much choice. I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars for resin recharge every day. So if this is the set, I think it will still be fine. It will still be doing a pretty damn good job vaporizing with Thoma. Okay, so yeah, let's give it a shot. So let's try to demo it. So let's have some crits here. Okay, so why not? So let's try some damage comparisons. Okay, so first we will do the gladiator set. Alright, so yeah, time for some show and tell. So just keep in mind, he's low level right now. And yeah, I'll be updating more, but I'm just excited to talk about Thoma because I just love this character. So yeah, so I feel like making a video right now. Okay, so just let me check if who's running. I don't care if both are running. No bless. So level 50 Thoma. Alright, so we'll just be doing some pre-testing here. Okay, so yeah, for level 2 talents, those are pretty good numbers. Okay, so let's get Shangling's artifacts. So I will do an update video with the level 90 Thoma and some level up talents as soon as I can when I'm not busy. If I have the extra time or if I'm motivated. So this will be just testing. Let's see. Alright, so pretty good numbers as well. Pretty decent. So I think we'll have the burst this time. Yeah, I think he's gonna one face this guy. At level 50. This is actually pretty damn good. Who says that Thoma can't be main DPS? I'm gonna show you guys. Show these guys who are the Thoma haters that says Thoma can't be main DPS. Well, I could pull for the staff of Homa right now, I guaranteed if I want, but not because I don't want to see the elegy. And I'm doing 60k charge attack with Deathmatch Hutao with 2-piece Glad and 2-piece Crimson. So there's no reason for me to risk getting a stupid bow that I don't like. Because I'm the only bow user I use in floor 3 chamber 12 is Taglia. So I don't... Who brings Venti on floor 12? Maybe Whales, but us low spenders and free-to-play don't need to bring Venti on floor 12 chamber 3. Well, not to be don't get me wrong, Venti and Venti is good for the lower floor 12 chamber 2 or 3 floors with the smaller Fatuhis, but for the big enemies I don't think so. Well, the buff, yeah, but I already have my team comp set. Wow, these are pretty good numbers. Oh, hoo! Oh yeah. So who says Thoma cannot be a main DPS? So these are just random artifacts. and I'm currently working on improving this the artifacts, but it'll take like 6 months, I guess, since I don't recharge and I have other things to build and to do. So I think I can still do better than this. But so that's it. So if you have any questions or recommendation, if you have your own build, feel free to comment down below. I'm always so open to other opinions. No need for to die for opinions. You just be civil in the comments. If you think you have better ideas, yeah, just comment down below. No need to be uncivil about it. So let's try to make the Genshin community better. Alright, Thoma, my boy. Okay, so I'll cut the video short. See you in the next video, and like, share, and subscribe if you want more, and see you. Alright, stay safe.